That's our focus, right? But look, we've got business owners from hundreds of industries, but we absolutely are dialed in on the very unique needs and challenges of network marketers because let's face it, they are not the same as other types of businesses. So we spent the last 7 years building this platform that I'm going to show you today. But I should say, uh, we are definitely not going to see everything. Okay. Uh, we don't have that much time, and I want to keep things simple. So here, I'll just give you a few examples of things that we are definitely not going to have time for. Okay. I am not going to be able to show you the easiest, simplest, most amazing website builder ever, or sales funnel builder, landing page builder, email campaign builder, SMS campaign builder. We probably won't be able to get into our CRM, which is the simplest CRM I've ever seen, but also it does things that no other CRM does. Like we've got a database of 2 billion prospects that you can access to build lists for any kind of product anywhere in the world. We can look up your contacts inside our database of 70 billion records and tell you a ton more stuff about your own warm market, from their current employment to their interests to updated contact information, social media profiles, even their personality. So, if you're anything like me, I've got something like 16 or 17,000 contacts in my phone, but the truth is, I know like 100 people, like really, like maybe, okay, um, and most of them work at Nowsite. Uh, so I've got 15,900 people in my phone. I don't know who they are. Not really. So I'm sure, maybe you don't have 16,000, but I'm sure you have people inside your phone that are part of your warm market, but I don't know really who they are. I don't know how to approach them. So we can help you access that. Like we can help you find more opportunities uh, inside your warm market than you ever thought possible. I'm not gonna have time to show you that either, though. Okay. I'm gonna start at the very, very beginning. Okay. And we can get, I'm also probably not going to be able to, for all you team leaders out there, stick around for after this, because we've got this amazing, really amazing set of new team leader capabilities. We're running a whole challenge, this all like starting last month, this month. It's called Leader AI. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, stick around after if you're interested. I've never seen team management capabilities like what we've built. Truly amazing. Really. Like I'm talking like you can build an AI version of yourself that speaks 150 languages that can, interact with your team day or night in any language and answer all their questions. Like that level of like mind-blowing stuff. Okay. That's later. That's later. Right now, I want to start at the beginning. Okay. I want to start with how we help people who are brand new to sales, never sold professionally before, uh, are new to network marketing, or maybe you're not new, but you're not active because you don't know how to get started, right? And it's scary, right? And social media is confusing, and you probably don't like technology, and it's frustrating, right? Like that's what I want to focus on. Okay, so if you're out there and you made it this far, congratulations. But if you're out there and you're listening and you're like, I don't really know if all this like new AI technology is for me. As the founder of the company, I assure you it is. Like we do not spend all day long building tools for big nerds like me. We spend all day long building tools for people who don't love technology like I do, who don't even like technology. So if that sounds like you, you're in the right place. What we have found after 7 years and 100,000 customers in, I don't know, 130 countries, what we have found is that there's two super helpful things that everyone needs right at the beginning. Okay. And it took us a long time to figure it out, and it took us a long time to build it and to perfect it, but we have. Okay. Those two things that everyone needs right at the beginning to get unstuck, to get into action, and to start to build a business. The first thing is you need to start to build your audience and your personal brand and your following on, and your business really on social media. Okay, so we have incredible tools, simple tools, powerful tools to help everyone succeed on social media. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can post effortlessly, original, authentic content, how you can engage with your audience and build relationships easier than ever. I'll show you that, how we help you just comment on other people's posts almost effortlessly, how you can start as many conversations as you want without any awkwardness. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we do all that stuff. People who use these tools, which is, we get, to give you a sense of kind of how easy this is, over 92% of people who sign up with us on a free trial, so you guys can all try this for free, okay? Over 92% use it successfully to start posting in their first week. Okay, so this is not something that's only for like, a few, this is for everybody. Okay, one click, literally, and you can be posting. All right. And after a month, on average, people that use this for a month increase their social media results, their likes, their comments, their new conversations by 132% on average. So this thing works. Okay. So that's concept number one. And if that sounds good, then you're in the right place. The other big thing that people need, right when they're getting started, they need help. They have, I'm sure you felt this before. You got lots of questions when you're getting started. How do I talk to my family about this? How do I talk to my friends about this? How do I handle this objection? And you've got, these questions are, you have them at 1 a.m. You have them at 6 a.m. when you're making your coffee, and maybe you don't speak English. You probably do if you're here right now, but maybe you have someone on your team that speaks one of 150 other languages, and they want help at 2 a.m. Well, we have an amazing solution for that too. Okay, we've built like AI avatars, like video and voice clones of the top thought leaders and coaches and mentors in network marketing. Okay, so the one I'm going to show you today, the first one that we built for the #1 thought leader, his name's Eric Worre, and I'm sure you know who he is, and if you don't, just ask somebody. But he's the guy, right? He is by far the #1 coach and mentor, and we've built a unbelievably powerful AI version of Eric. It's called Eric AI. And we've trained it on thousands and thousands of hours of his video content and his webinars and his events that he puts on, his books, of course. And it's amazing. And it can answer any question that you have day or night in any language. So those that we found that social media tools and coaching, like AI coaching, are the two things that everyone needs right at the beginning to help get unstuck, right? That's the key that turns the lock that allows people to get into action, start more conversations, get their first few customers, and start to build a business, okay? And once that happens, we'll be there with all the advanced tools, right? The landing pages and the email campaigns and the CRM, all the fancy stuff, we got it, all right? So you don't have to go anywhere else. But right now, I'm going to show you how we help everyone get started. Okay. What I won't show you, again, another thing I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to show you the setup. You can discover that for yourself. It's really fun. We ask you 5 questions, like your name, that's easy, right? Your interests, the company that you work with, your hobbies, your goals. Then we ask you to customize your writing style. Do you like to write long posts or short ones? Are you funny or are you not? Are you more serious? You customize that. And in your first 5 minutes after you sign up, you have the beginnings of your very own AI profile. And the more you use the platform, the more your AI profile improves, gets to know you, gets to think like you, but right away, like right out of the gates, 5 minutes after you sign up, you're going to have like an AI profile of yourself. Okay. And that's That's how you're going to get started. So now that's enough talking. Let's get into, I want to show you just a few cool things that you can do. Okay. So let's take a look. All right. First thing, I want to show you is, well, first I want to deliver on the promise that I made. Okay. I told everybody that you would be able to start creating social media posts in one click. So let's see exactly how to do that. I'm going to click step one of our three-step system, right? We've got this three-step social media system that, by the way, we guarantee results, like money back guarantee. Use this. You will definitely get results for your business. So step one, post on social media. Here, you can create all kinds of fancy posts. We can write long blog posts for you. If you've got a TikTok video, we can write the caption. We can do all kinds of stuff. But the biggest problem people have is they don't know what to post. And so we solve that in one click on this pink button. And by the way, this is our most popular button. Everyone loves the surprise me button. Okay. And oh, everything I'm going to show you is even easier on our mobile app, which is also available to everyone, totally unlimited. The Nowsite app for iOS or for Android. Okay. All right. So this one click, says, celebrating trailblazers and leaders who carve new paths. Who has inspired you to lead differently or blaze your own trail? Share your stories. Let's celebrate bold visionaries who make waves. So this is a post that is very authentic to me, right? As someone who starts companies, who leads companies, I am huge admirers of all kinds of different visionaries and leaders. So this post is written in an authentic way, and it's about something that is of significant interest to me. Your post will be relevant to you because you'll have your own AI profile. But for me, this is perfect. Okay. And it's not just a Facebook post. I can click on the Instagram button. And now I've got an optimized version of that post ready to go for Instagram. If I want something maybe a little bit more serious, maybe a bit more professional for LinkedIn, one click and I've got it. Or for Twitter, and we continue to add more and more platforms, okay? If I want to, I can make changes very easily like that, or I can use the AI editor, and this is really cool. Let's say that I wish that this post was longer and funnier, like more humorous, and I wanted it to be in Spanish. I'm just gonna click regenerate, and this will now be longer, funnier, and well, not and Spanish. I was gonna say Spanisher, but that doesn't make any sense. So yes, I don't speak Spanish, but anyone who does, I'm sure you can confirm that this is very well written, and we can see that it's longer. So that's one tool. Okay, and anytime you want, click surprise me again, and you can create an unlimited number of original posts anytime. Right? In my journey through 4 tech startups, one valuable lesson stands out. Embrace the challenge and creativity. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Love that. And again, it knows me and it gets to know me better and better and better the more I use this thing. I want to show you one other type of post before I move on. Okay, this is just super cool, and this is probably, I think, probably our second most popular social media tool. It uses a new kind of AI called Vision, which is literally AI that can see. So it can understand more than text. It can understand images. It can understand videos. So we use this everywhere in the product. Like we use this in a dozen different amazing ways. But one really cool application is a tool called Selfie AI. We know how much everyone loves to take selfies. Wouldn't it be cool if all I needed to do was upload why can't I type? You know what? Sorry, I have to unshare my screen, I think. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm just going to upload a selfie, click generate, no instructions at all. The AI is going to look at the selfie and it's going to write a post that's based on my interest, based on what's happening in the image and in my writing style. So ever have one of those moments where you just can't figure it out, right? You can see the facial expression I'm making, like kind of like a thinking face. The challenge is what makes it fun. Keep pushing, and those aha moments will come. Hashtag challenge accepted, never give up, entrepreneur life. Like, think about how cool that is, right? I uploaded a selfie. It could tell what was happening. It could even read my facial expression. It knows me and my interests. It knows my writing style, and it created, it created a perfect post. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna move on. I'm not even gonna. Okay, this does business posts too. I don't even have time for that. I gotta move on. Step two. Now that you're posting, you want to engage with your audience. You want to start to build real relationships, right? So you can start more conversations. And the best way to do that is not by liking someone's post because they're not going to notice it, right? No one's ever built a loyal audience, a loyal following on social media just by liking. Okay, you got to write comments. So we make it really, really easy to do that. Okay, I'm going to click comment on post, and I'm going to go over to my Facebook feed, and I'm going to kind of hope for the best here. Let's see here. Okay, here, look, this is a post about a mastermind event in Spain that I'm going to be attending in October. So again, look, I'm just going to take a screenshot, and I'm going to go back over to this tool. I'm going to upload the screenshot I just took. And remember, this is even easier on mobile. So I'm just uploading the screenshot. Click generate, and the AI is going to write a friendly, thoughtful, perfect comment for me based on the image I just shared. What an incredible view and exciting announcement. Can't wait to see all the powerhouse minds gathering in Mallorca. Like, that's perfect. And that took 5 seconds. So now I can just copy that, go back over, paste it in. And that is so much more powerful than just liking a post and moving on. Right now, I'm going to start a real conversation with from this comment. Okay, so that's how you can easily engage more with your audience. Last thing I want to show you in our 3-step system, and this is super simple, and I think it's kind of the unsung hero, right? Step 3, it doesn't get as much love and attention as steps 1 and 2 because it's not as flashy. But I would say really it might be the most valuable for your business because it helps you start conversations effortlessly. All right, so let me just show you this. I'm clicking start a conversation, and you can pick whatever objective that you want. Maybe you want to write a great message for someone's birthday, wish them a happy anniversary, we say congratulations, send a message of support, condolences, right, which are always hard to write. Maybe I want to reconnect with a friend. So this could be cold market, this could be warm market, right? We know even reaching out to friends you haven't seen in a while can be intimidating. How do I know the right thing to say? This can help. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the name of my friend Cheryl, and this will write a perfect conversation starter to reconnect with someone I haven't seen in a while. Hey, Cheryl, it's been a while. Just want to reconnect, see how you've been doing lately. Let's catch up soon. Perfect. Right, and I can just copy that and I can send that over text message. I can send that over Messenger. I can send that over, any kind of DM I want, Telegram or WhatsApp or you name it. Okay. Likewise, maybe it's, I don't know, John's birthday. And just like that, I'm going to create an original, friendly, thoughtful birthday message. Just wanted to wish you a spectacular birthday. Hope your special day is filled with fun and joy. Always different, always original, but always in my own writing style. Okay. And you can fine tune this writing style until it really truly sounds exactly like you want to sound on social media, if only you had the time to write perfectly. Okay, so hopefully now you see how simple and powerful these tools can be for your business. We're just like, look, we're scratching the surface. This is the tip of the iceberg. But you follow these 3 steps, you will double your results on social media in 30 days. Guaranteed money back. All right. So that's concept one. Remember, we got 2 concepts. That's concept one. All right. Concept number 2 is how do we help you? How do we get you the coaching and the mentorship you need in any language, 24 hours a day, for any situation that you might find yourselves in network marketing or business in general? As I told you, we have created something amazing. We've created an AI avatar, like an AI version of a number of major thought leaders in the industry. But I'm going to show you the first one we built. This is the Eric Worre Eric AI avatar, and let's have a chat with him. And speaking of chat, let me please invite you, if you have a question that you would like me to ask Eric, let me know. Put it in the chat. Nothing specific to a company, okay? He hasn't been trained on every detail of your product or, comp plan. We would if we work with, if we work with companies, we do that. So first, I'm just gonna say, are you there? Just want to make sure that he's paying attention.
Yes, I'm here. How can I help you today?
Awesome. Hey, Eric AI. All right. So, let's see. Eric, would you send an email to a lead or call them? Gabriella wants to know. That's cool. Why don't we ask him that? And I'll add a little bit more detail here. As a first point of contact with I'll say with an old friend. I'm just picking a detail, right? Because the more you share with him, the better the advice. Would you recommend an email or a phone call? Let's see what he says. And one pro tip for everybody, the more you engage, the better the advice gets.
I recommend making a phone call. A phone call is more personal and effective in reconnecting with an old friend. It allows for a more meaningful and engaging conversation, helping to reestablish your relationship more authentically. Pick a quiet time, make the call, and just be yourself. Remember, effective communication is 20% what you know and 80% how you feel about what you know.
That's pretty great. What's amazing about this, like that was just the first question, right? So fairly superficial question, fairly superficial answer. But what I really love is the more I engage in the conversation, the better the advice gets. And I really hope that all of you will experience this for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit deeper on this one. I'm gonna say, okay, that sounds good, but I'm nervous. How should I open the call? Like so much of this is confidence.
It's natural to feel nervous. Start with a friendly and relaxed greeting. Something like, hey, friend's name, it's your name, it's been a while. How have you been? Keep it simple and genuine. Your goal is to reconnect on a personal level and show genuine interest in their well-being. You've got this.
It's pretty great, right? Friendly. I'm not, he's not telling me to go straight to the pitch, right? So anyway, I know people who have used this love it. It's amazing. Like if anyone is wondering whether or not we are living in the future, I can confirm that yes, we are in fact living in the future, and that this technology is even better than I can possibly do it justice in a short demo. Because truly, the more you use it, the deeper you get into the conversation, the better and better and better the technology performs. So that's what I wanted to share. And I'm kind of trying to come in, under the 30-minute mark. And I think I've succeeded. Um, so yeah, I wanted to just make sure that as quickly as I could, and hopefully that was enjoyable for you. It was for me. I got to show you the two kind of core concepts that everyone can use, right? In one click, you can be creating original social media posts. You can be writing comments. You can be starting conversations, and you can have access to truly professional coaching 24 hours a day. All of this is totally unlimited, and all of you can try this for free for 7 days. Right, Cheryl?
Absolutely. I think people were just asking in the chat, right? Is it really free for 7 days? Can you try it? So, yes, get back to the person that invited you. Everything that Justin shared with you all today, every single part that he shared, you will get to access for free for 7 days. Get back to the person that invited you, and you just use code AI. That's it, right? Very cool. Justin, do you have time for maybe one or two questions?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So people are asking, is there a way that I can add maybe my company or products if that's what I want to post about?
Absolutely. Should we do an example?
I think so.
All right. Okay. Please, someone suggest a and it don't it doesn't have to be like a company we all know. Like I don't care if it's like, Cheryl's Pancake House. It doesn't matter. Anything. Life insurance. Okay, I'm gonna make up a fake life insurance company. This is the first thing I saw. Who was the person who suggested that?
1 sec.
It might be gone
Pamela.
by. It might be. Sorry?
Pamela.
Oh.
Yeah, Pamela says.
Pamela.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this is really neat. You can use the AI to actually create a whole brand for your business. Okay. And this will happen automatically when you sign up, by the way. Okay. So, but for now, and you can see I've made up a bunch of fake businesses before. Pamela's Life Insurance. We provide reliable, affordable life insurance without without medical exams or any hassles. We'll just go with that. First thing that came to mind. So the AI right now is going to create a brand. If you already have a brand, good for you, right? You can use it. But we're doing this out of like thin air together right now. We're starting Pamela's life insurance business. So we have a description now, a much better description than what I gave. Pamela's Life Insurance offers reliable and affordable life insurance solutions without requiring medical exams or any hassles, ensuring peace of mind for you and your loved ones with a streamlined, user-friendly process that provides quick coverage tailored to meet your individual needs, simplifying the complexities often associated with life insurance. We focus on delivering straightforward, transparent policies that guarantee financial security without exhaustive paperwork or invasive health checks. Like that's awesome. When I think about like the low quality description I provided, that is way better. Also, it gives us these SEO keywords, right? Affordable life insurance, no medical exam life insurance, reliable life insurance. It recommends colors that I think make sense, right? Strong, solid colors for our life insurance business, and it recommends fonts. So with this, as you get more advanced, we could build a website in 10 seconds, email campaigns in 10 seconds. Truly, like if I click that button, but I'm not going to do it, we could build a website together. Okay. But I promised I wouldn't. We do, however, want to build a social media post for this new business. And I will say, I don't know. What's a thing we could offer? I don't know. I don't know if this is even legal or what, but I'm just going to say free consultation this weekend for Pamela's life insurance. And the AI is now going to create a post for our new fake life insurance business. Got plans this weekend? Pamela's Life Insurance is offering a free consultation to help you secure your family's future hassle-free. Get personalized advice without the paperwork nightmare. Let's make peace of mind your new normal. Hashtag free consultation, life insurance, peace of mind. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you can make as many business profiles as you want, unlimited. So for those of you who have like 10 businesses on the go, you can create 10 profiles in here, and you can create original social media posts for all of them anytime.
So Justin, yes, the first question, of course, was how many can we create? Is that included in the My AI plan, or they can try these free? Yeah. Yes. There was 1 second. Yes, it's product business. It doesn't matter, and you can do unlimited for either one, for sure. And can you edit it? Yes, you can edit a business profile. You can edit a product profile. You can change colors, change fonts, all of that for sure. If I have multiple products under a brand, you can do that right there in the same section there. That's Pamela again, following up on our question. All right, awesome. Yes. Okay. I know that there wasn't enough time to get to everything. Justin, this was amazing. I think we had a great overview of kind of how people get started in Nowsite, right? Using My AI and some of the most popular features. We got to see Surprise Me. How many of you love the Justin selfie? It's one of my favorites. I think it's super funny where he does the face. We got to see great comments that took seconds to create, to increase our influence. We got to start conversations in seconds. And then we got to talk to Eric Worre like he was our friend hanging out, our buddy, right? We keep him in our pocket. We just ask him questions on the fly, no matter what business we have. All of this, you can get started today. Get back to the person that invited you. Use code AI and try it free for 7 days, which is super cool. So the replay will be available in seconds.
Yeah, it's funny. Nur just said, what about Justin AI? That's true. See, I told you we didn't have time for everything. If you ever want to chat about anything to do with, well, I guess about anything, but especially about anything to do with Nowsite, there's a Justin AI also right next to the Eric AI in your account. I'm there. There's like an AI version of me that knows even more about the product than I do, and is available day or night to answer all your questions. So that's really cool.
Oh, that was nice. Tim says Justin AI is the bomb. Justin is super fun. All right. Look, this is great. We are going to go ahead and kind of informally, I would say, end it here. So I'm just going to stop the recording. And the reason I'm doing that, but keeping everybody along, is we have our Leader AI training that happens next. Chris is giving me the like, yes, raise the roof on Leader AI training. You're more than welcome to stick around and hang out if you want to learn more about Leader AI. If not, you are in a rush to get started. You want to try all of those amazing features that you saw from Justin. Maybe you got to run so you can get back to the person that invited you. Use code AI and get to running and getting signed up. But right now is our Leader AI training. Cool? All right. So this is how we kind of informally end the one training. Then we start again by hitting the recording button. Very, very serious about it. So let me show you how it's done. All right, hello. And just